which will be showing very soon. It's loading, I think. So can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Or is it coming? It's network.
Okay. Okay. I can see it now.
You can. All right, good. So we have this thing on your screen. Now look at this thing now. This is like a survey collected by a particular researcher. Probably in
Okay.
a yes, a particular researcher in a business. So they want to check how many young people, how many young it's a school data set. So how many young people in a particular block is accurate, have an accuracy, have a perfect accuracy. Because we're trying to look at the required response and the actual response. What is required of you and what was the response of the person? So now they now ask us, okay, data analyst, sir, we want you to calculate, show us a column that represents that if any of these age group in a particular block, please, if I'm rushing or if I'm too fast, sorry, can let me know. So they say that what they are requiring us to look for is that, okay, we want to look for accuracy amongst this group in this block. There are three kind of blocks. There are three kind of blocks already. There are three kind of blocks. Then I say we should look for accuracy. How do we check for accuracy? Because they won't tell us anything. Some data sets, you're the one that will now use your initiative or your own particular idea to now brought up what you have to do now. They say we should look for the rate of accuracy amongst the age group in a different block. So, because last time that we come here, we look at everything on these ribbons. We also look at something which is flash field. But now we are moving a little bit into it, into a little bit into it. I hope you know how did I do this thing to have this breakdown? Do you remember?
Which one?
Like this is my data now.
Yes.
And look at this one that you are seeing on the screen. And let me show you another one. This one. What's the difference between two of them? What do you notice? This, let me even copy this one. Let me copy it to that side. So let me create a new sheet. Okay, good. Now look at these sheets now. And look at these sheets. What differentiate them? What do you notice based on what we learned last week? This one and this, the structure, how was it? Anything that you notice, just tell me, mention them. Look at this one.
Okay.
So
Okay.
then look at this one. So what do we notice?
Yeah. This one, the first one, apart
Yeah,
from this one that has
yeah,
data that A and B, this that A and B looks like
yeah.
a finished table, probably an outcome of the result of a result. Why that first
Okay.
looks like a table that needs
Yeah.
to be figured out.
Okay. This one look at the table to need to figure out. Okay. No problem.
Yes.
No problem. All right. What I'm expecting you to say actually is that
Okay.
based on what you say, that's what you see. So there's no in data analysis is not nobody is wrong, nobody is correct. It's until otherwise. Now look at this thing. Whenever
Okay.
you see something like this, can you see something
Okay.
here?
Okay.
Look at it. See,
That
I mean,
triangle that
this
is facing.
data set is on this triangle that is facing down. This data set is on it. It has been formatted to be on the what? As a table. This thing. It has been
Okay.
formatted as table. Why this sheet 1 has not been formatted as table? Look
Okay.
at there's no breakdown. There's no anything like arrow facing down in this place.
Okay.
You will get it now. So one of the major
Yes.
difference that this has been formatted as a table. Why this
Okay.
has not been formatted as a table?
Okay.
So now back to our work. They say we should create a column. One of the assignments they give us on this work is that create a column that shows the accuracy of the student, of the age group rather, at a given block. We want to check the accuracy table of these are participants. You can see the participant ID already. But we are not concerned now. We want to create that, okay, with the required response and the actual response, how many people, how many age group in the block, in the particular block, meets with the required what response. These are the actual response. This is what some people say. How some people say instead of how, some people say L. Instead of this one said S and X, which is accurate with what is expected. This one say S and R and how, which is accurate. But not everybody, you cannot be looking for them like this. So we need to arrange it. We need to arrange it. We need to arrange it because some of them are not actually correct. So what do? We create how do we create the column? Will I be creating a column on the D side or the C side? Can you tell me why and the reason? So I want to get to know how you understand the last week topic. Will I be creating it from this C column or I'll be creating it from the D column? And why? Any
You want to
of the
create
answer
one,
you choose.
you want to create
Create
one column, Abi.
yes, in between these data sets. I want to
It
get,
should be
what I'm
on the between actual response and block, Abi.
I'm asking you now that, okay, we are looking at this function that we want to check the accuracy
Okay.
response between the age group.
Okay.
I'm not saying
Yes.
that I'm not creating it. Will I be saying, okay, insert column in this D, or I'll be saying insert column on this C? Which one, where will I be and why?
It is D. It is D because
It
when
is
you create
D.
the column, it will be in the middle of both C and D.
Exactly. That's where we meet. Exactly. So that's what I said last week. So it should be
Yes.
D. So it should be here. That's what we need it.
Yes.
So we then
Exactly.
so we rename it to accuracy because that's what we want.
Okay.
Accuracy. So enter. So we have created a column for it. Now the
Okay.
question is, how do we now know which one we are to use? Like, how do you now know, okay, if L is equal to how, where do we get it from? So that's where the if function will now come out. You write your equals to, because we want to use a function now. We want to write your equals to. If you notice something, when I press equals to, something happened at this place. What happened here is that I've been using some function before. So these are my previous function that I've used. So he brought us for me, but I'm not using it now. So now, what to look for accuracy? Now, let me explain the if function. The if function. The if, this if. Now, I hope you are listening. I hope you can hear me because this place is very physical.
Yes.
You will
Yes.
be,
Yes. I
you will
can hear.
need, you'll be needing it forever in this data analysis journey, even on
Okay.
Python. So, what is if? If is it used to check logical test. If something is true or false, and is resisted to what? To only two conditions. It's a conditional what? It's mostly called conditional functions on Excel. The conditional functions in Excel. Why is it called conditional function? Because you can always check, you can use it to check two conditions. If you check this problem now, the problem we have on this screen is that we are looking for how the actual response is equal to the what? Required response. Yes, Abi? So now, what are we saying is that if is only used for just two conditional problems like this that we are facing now, sometimes we'll be having more than two conditionals. Once it's going to be three conditional, use ifs, IFX. Use IFX. When it's beyond this require, let's say the answer, okay, require response, actual response, and determine response. You know, it now become 3D problem now. I hope you get it. Hello?
Yes, yes.
So when it's now more than two, we are using ifs. But now we are only dealing with two. So it's if. Now, since you have if, you are trying to look at it though, please. You have to look at the way I'm doing it though. Tab, you have picked if already. So if now tell you that, look at what he's saying. He said logical tests. Logical test. What is the logical test? We are telling that, bros, Eze, I want you to help me to check if required response is equal to actual response. That's your logical test. That's what we are telling the Eze. That Eze will beg, help me to look for when the L is equal to L and where the L is not equal to L, or where the how is equal to L, or where the how. So we are saying, okay, please, we are taking that, okay, B2 is equals to C2. Logical test, comma. You see, when we put comma, what happens? Logical tests have been certified. Logical tests have been certified. Now, after you have put comma, which is we call it the limiter. The limiter we are using here is comma, most of the function. We're not saying that value if true. Now, the next thing is saying that, okay, if the thing is true, return with 1. If the thing is true, if this LR is equal to, if this L is equal to L, return with 1. If this L is not equal to R, return with 0, comma, put 0. You see, when I put comma, what happens? The value of if true have been certified. You now put 0. So there we close the bracket. They enter. See, what happened? What happened? What happened now is that if you look at it very well, I'll do it again. Don't worry. Now, I won't do it on the plain something. So you see, I want to remove the table so you see it in another version of it because this is already in table. What I did here is that the if function, I check it that okay, if L is not equal to L, it's not equal to L, return with 0, come back to be 0.
Okay.
If L is equal to L, come back with 1. Now look at the first condition. When the participant, one who did this was participant, L is not equal to R, Abi?
Okay, it gave us 0.
0, good. So look at this place. When L is equal to L, it gives us 1.
Okay.
So the accuracy is reading that when it's 1, it means the thing is true, that they are equal. So because that's where our smartness come in now. 0. That means when it's 0, it means that the thing is false. This is what it means. That means when it's true, that means indeed L is equal to L. And when it's 0, it means that L is not equal to L. So let's check the number of false we have. Let's check the number of false we have. You can see it. When I go for breakdown, I'm going to check for a 0 when the thing is not equal to themselves. Look at the number of students. The age group that doesn't get it right. Look at the zeros. Look at the zeros. You see it. The number of participants that don't get it, that don't get the actual to be equal to the word. They will also, you can also check only one if you remove the word. Check the okay, those are number of people that get it really. Look at them. But let's go back to the word, to the function. Let me take it to, I want to take it to where when it's not formatted to the table. Let's remove it from the table. I want to delete this one. Because you spend more time on if, because major work on is if. You're doing a lot of ifs, because you need it for analysis. You really need it for analysis. So we'll be making up, because you can be employed to be a HR data analyst, HR, which will be dealing with employees, the salary, the people that leave, the people that enter. So I'll also show you that kind of data set now. You will see what I mean by when you are dealing with employees, a lot needs to be done. Particularly in a company that is very big. You can see how large the data set is. I think it's about 1,000 data sets. It's about 1,000. So these are participant ID. Yes, it's 1,000 plus. So I'm trying to pick it to other place so you will see when it's not on table. But I don't like it as it's on table. It's making it look, it's looking too simple. What happened? Isn't it much? Is it really much? So, like I said, the if condition is majorly for two conditions. But what is beyond two conditions? Two logical conditions, that means it becomes ifs. So we have 1,639 data sets. Wow, that's great. Now let's move on the plain worksheet. Okay, it's also coming with table. No problem, sure. Let's move on with it. I can remove this thing, okay? So now let's just go back to this place, because that thing is wasting our time. Now, this is
The network.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can't hear you before, but I can hear you.
Okay, so the thing I'm saying is that this kind of data set that you see on the screen now, can you do, if I send you the data set, can you try out the accuracy by yourself using the ifs foundation?
The accuracy. Don't let me lie. I can't.
Okay,
I can't.
Okay, let's do one by one. Now, insert. Let me send you the data set so you can follow me. I want you to get this because there are a lot of work we have to do on ifs.
Okay.
Let me just find the data set and send
Okay.
you now. No, so that you can have it. So let's work together instead of
Okay.
only me doing
Okay.
it.
You want to send it to me?
Yes. So as to it will make sense following me with it.
Okay.
It will make sense that way. Okay, I'll send it. Let me forward it.
Okay. The Excel sheet, Abby.
Yes. Download it and open it. Let's start.
Okay. Just let me forward it to my mail, please.
Okay, your mail. Okay, let me on screen then.
Yes. I want to try and connect my TV with my laptop with my TV.
Okay. Let me spoil your mail then. Let me open your
Okay.
mail. So I'm sending it to your mail now.
Okay.
So So your mail is a make AY space. It data. I mean, send more than that, sure. I think we have more data sets here. So I'll be sending this. I've sent it.
Okay.
So confirm it. Let's check something.
My mail is on.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
All right.
Two. You sent 2 files.
Just check. I want to be sure which of them is that. The data
Okay.
I don't know. This will go through.
Yes.
So I've sent you the other data sets. I think the data E and B
Okay.
that was talking about earlier. For that, the two data sets we are working on today. So I've sent you the other one too.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for you on the screen side now.
Okay. You sent another one. The third one.
Yeah, that is the A and the data A and data B side
Yes.
of it.
Yes. Okay. I think I have.
We are working on the one of that have this response, require response, actual response, and block.
Which one should I open now?
Open the one of
I should open them.
just open the three, so you know the one that look like my own, so you can pick that one.
Yes. Okay. I'm coming.
From the first two I sent, you will see the one that one there.
Okay. One has already opened.
Alright.
Okay.
You
This
have
one. I have one now. This one on your screen. I have it open.
Then go for the third one. No, don't open the second one. Just go for the third one.
Yeah.
This one
I
that
want
look
to
like this.
open.
This very one. We need this one. This very one. Data A and data B.
I want to open that one now. Okay. I think
Okay,
I've
good.
opened that data A and B.
So now let's now focus our attention on this one for now before we go for that one. Because that data set is looking like something that we don't need to do anything on it, but there's a lot to do. That data A and B, you will see what will happen on that one. Now back to our work. So I will do my own now. I'll give you the space to also share your screen. Are you ready for that?
Uh, how will I check my screen? Because I'm
You are
not
using,
using
are you not using the
what I did
system?
now. Yes, I want to.
Okay.
Yes, I'm using the system now, but it
Okay.
is only my mail. But I want to try and switch it to my system.
Okay.
But
Because
since I don't
if you are
have the
using,
link, can I do that with my system?
no, if you are using a laptop, you can do it on your system. You can share your screen. It's already the
Okay.
sharing of screen will be on one of the options on your,
Yes.
so it
I
will be
mean,
there.
the link. The link. You know, I've not opened it with my system before, so I don't have the link on
Let's,
my Gmail. So it's
your
only my phone. That's what I'm saying.
should I send to your, should I send it to your to your mail?
Yes, yes. To my mail. Yes, yes.
I will do that now.
All right.
So I've sent it.
Okay. I'll open it now. Please. This what now? At least I'll be using my system to
Yeah, I've
be
sent
more.
it.
Okay. Seen it.
All right. So let me do this work again. The accuracy using the ifs function. Remember, we are working on the if function now. The if function. Now, the thing is, we are creating a column after this place. So renaming it as accuracy. We'll check which of them is accurate. Now, for us to get the accuracy properly, we need to put the equal value, which is the equals to. That's a major condition of an Excel sheet. For you to write a formula or a function, you need what? The equal sign. Now, the ifs condition, I have, which is to enter. Now, in case, maybe I need to tell you this as well. Why have you used the if? Because we want to like have a section of people who are actually who are actually accurate, and number of people who are not accurate. Let me use that word. So, is it the young ones that are accurate? Is it the old one that are accurate? In which block having the highest accurate number of people? So, all of this is one of the reasons why we use if condition a lot. They will tell you check for number of students who pass the exam. So now, all of them that pass the exam, which the answer is okay. No worry, you will use that one. We'll be using that condition, the if condition, on the other data set,
Okay.
data A
If
and B.
okay.
Okay, can you see? Can you do that now? What are those? You are saying something?
No. I said if.
Yes.
That's the
Yeah, that's what we are
conditional
doing.
statement we are using
Statement.
for.
Yes, conditional
Yeah.
statement. Now, you have created a new column. You have renamed it to be accuracy. Have you done that?
I'm on it too.
Mm. That should not take more than 1 minute now.
Yes. I just want to create. I'm just creating the page.
Oh, the page, okay.
The column. Yes, I just want to create the column.
All right. So look at the screen. When you write the if and you click tab, when you write the equals to if, you press the tab on your screen, on the keyboard rather. Bah, you have picked the if. Now, Excel will not be telling you what is the logical test you want us to do for you. That's what it means. What's the logical test? Look at it. You want us to look for you. What do you want? What is the logical test you want us to look for you? That's what they're saying. Okay, now you have taken the if. So what the conditional statement do you want us to help you to check? Now, in this condition, we are looking at, we want to know if the required response is equals to the actual response. You can put the equal sign inside. Is equals to this. That's what we need. Then we say, comma. If you notice, immediately I put comma, what happened? The logical test has gone. The next person in line is value if true. This one is saying that which value should I come back with if truly required response is equal to actual response. The value if true means which value should I return with if truly L is equal to how me. And I say, okay, if they are true, come back with 1, comma. If it's not true, if value is false, if it is not true, come back with 0. Then close the bracket. Because this is on a table, immediately I do 1, it will do everybody straight. If I do 1, it will just do everything automatically. But you can also change the condition and say, okay, I don't want to use 1 and 0 to represent the value that is wrong or the value that is truth. You can say, okay, I want to use yes and no. So I need to teach you this one too. I want to use true and false. Now, in this sense,
Okay, we can go for that one too.
yes. Okay, I want to go for true and false. I will teach you what you have to do now. Please just wait for me. Let me just do this one first. True and false. I want to do true and false. Let's see. True and false. I'm coming. Okay, you say you don't want us to represent the thing with. Okay, let me write there. You say you don't want us to represent with one of his own comment. Let me use yes or no. Let's use yes or no. Instead of so we can use something else. So we are using the response that okay, oh, can you try this before we change it at all? Before I change it, can you try this thing first by yourself? If you can give it this accuracy to be like this before we change it to something else. Can you?
How do I do it, please, so that I can do it myself? Because
Okay.
as we are doing it, it's just like magic. So I can be following as we are doing it like this.
Okay, wait. Let's do it again. So let's just do it again. Because it
Where's your
is,
mouse, please?
let me look at it.
Okay.
I just want to remove it again. So you can clear content and do it. So I'm starting from the beginning now. Now,
Okay.
accuracy of the young ones in different blocks. Now, this is it. Equal sign, because we want to use the word ifs condition. So we say tabbing if condition. Now, this is the if condition. He has a story here that says logical test. Which logical test are you looking for? We say, okay, please help us with this. You see, require response. How do you see it? Do you see my tab?
Yes, I can see your tab.
I click on require response first.
Okay.
This B2. This L is on the B2. Require response.
That is
the reason
equal
why
to if.
Now equals to.
Wait.
You can see
If.
do you see? No, it's not if anything. You have already put the if condition. So
Okay.
he said if is equals is what? Open bracket require response equals to actual response. Let me clear it. So you see it. Let me clear it first.
Thank you.
Now, this is it. This is where we are.
Okay.
Now, this is accuracy. We want to write a function.
Yes.
Equal sign.
Okay.
First. Equal sign first.
Okay. Yes.
Then the if now. Have you written the if?
Yes.
Then press tab. Tab it so it should click it. Have you tab it?
Yes, but okay. Wait to enter. I tab it. The thing is not bringing out the.
No,
okay.
you should.
Yes.
Have you clicked that? Do you have something like this on your screen? Logical test.
No.
No, you're not getting it. Let's go back. Equal sign first.
Equal sign.
Press if. It will show you like this. Did it not show you like this? Tab.
Yes, it brought out if and if error. That's the only two things it brought out.
If and if error.
Yes.
And we want the first one. That play that the blue, this thing.
Okay, yes. So I've clicked this first one.
What does it bring you after you click it?
Okay. Does bring out the
logical test,
value.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, I think that brought out the bracket sign also. Yes.
That is it. So we now click on require response. This one. This play that there is L.
Okay.
Click on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So press.
Yes.
No, you are checking that. You are checking that. Okay, if require response is equals to actual response. Have you now?
Actual response. Exactly.
So you put equals to.
Equals to.
Have you put that?
Yes.
So you go back to you now click on actual response.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can see what you have done. What you have done now is saying that wait, don't do anything now. What you have done is say check if my required response is equal to my actual response. That's what you are told. That's what you told Ezel.
Yes.
Check if my required response is equal to my actual response. Then put comma. Put comma. So comma means yes, right comma now. Put it comma.
Okay. Yes.
So what next you have now? You can see that the one that is bold now is value if true. The bold one now is now. Value. So which value do you want to use if it is true? Like now, most times, because it's an analysis or it's a data analysis, we use figure because we like figures because so it can help our analysis. So I use 1. But if it's true, return is 1.
Okay.
Comma. Have you picked 1?
Comma, then I'll pick 1. I should write 1, Abi.
Look at my screen. No. After the actual response,
yes.
there is comma. There's a comma. So I pick 1 so that I can indicate that if it is true, come back with 1. Have you done that?
Okay. You click one, the one under it, Abi.
I put 1. No, I don't click anyone. I just write it. I write it 1 on my keyboard. I write 1 on my keyboard.
Yes, I've done that.
Comma.
Comma again. Okay.
Yes. Comma will tell you that okay. You can see that when you put comma, what happens? Value if true as it's no longer it's no longer bold.
Value if false is now bold.
Yes, that means we are in that place now. That's where we are. So
Okay.
please always take notice of as we are writing the value. What is the next? What are the things? Excel will show you the step you are, where you are now. Where we are now is the value if false, because that's where we are now. Value if false. If it is false, come back with 0. He said if it is false, come back with 0. And that's the end of the word, the formula. So you close the bracket.
Okay. And I'll just with 0, Abi.
Put 0 and close the bracket.
Okay. And close the bracket.
Then press enter. Have you pressed enter? If you close bracket, press enter.
Yes, I press enter.
It shows you 0.
Yes.
It's the only 1 0 you have, or something like this.
Yes, exactly like this. Yes. 2 0, exactly something like this. Yes, exactly as your screen. Yes, Marvin.
So that's the if condition. So let's now try another condition. No, I don't want to use this one. Let's try it another way around. Where's that one? Well, okay, I've let it off. Let's try it another way around. Let's just create a column. Let's just create something else. Let's say you want to check number of students. Let's say let's just change it as okay. What can we say? Correction or correct individual. Let's say the individual that are correct. Using the word yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. We want to use the yes or no function. Now, we are back to this one. Coming up. So we want to use the word yes or no now. The condition we want the thing to a network God. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank God. I thought the network dropped one time. So now,
yeah, I was trying to join.
Okay, I've seen it. Has he joined?
Yes.
You have to have one of the. We want to have one of the mic. Mute one of the mic. Maybe the phone or the laptop. Oh, echoing.
Can you hear me now?
You have to mute one of the mic. They are there's echo. It's echoing.
Yes.
Mute one of the mic.
I've done that.
The thing is echoing. I can hear myself. Maybe you should have the laptop on the phone on instead.
Yes, I've done that.
I think this one is better. So we just create this one just to check something. Want to use the if condition again to check. Okay, some people might not be good at figure, like we that study economics or that have idea on statistics or econometrics. So want to help someone that's okay, want to check the accuracy using the correct individual as a column header, correct individual as a column header. So that's what we want to check now. The if condition again. If condition. If condition. Now, what are you doing again? You are doing the same thing. We are saying that check if required response is equals to actual response, comma, then it should return yes. It should return yes. I will need to explain you something after this. And false. If it is false, it should return no. You will not see now. Let's see. You see it? Do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
You can see that. You can see that when I do the other way around, the if condition give me no, yes, no, yes. He said for this one is no. They are not equal to themselves. For this one, no. They are not equal to themselves. For this one, yes. They are equal to themselves. Sorry. I'm going to change this stuff. So, so this is it already. How do I do this? Can you let me explain how I do this? Because this part is different from the first side. The accuracy itself is different from this one. Now, another important notice that you need to take note is that when you are referring to a character in a function or in a formula, you have to put it on inverted commas. Look at this. Look at the formula bar. Look at the formula bar. What do you say? The yes is on inverted comma. The no is on inverted comma. Whenever you are writing a function, and a function requires you to write a character like a letter in the function, like something like this, you can see that it is. Let's check it. If you do not put it in inverted commas, let's see if it will work. Sometimes it will work. But as a data analyst, you don't need to take risks when you're having a larger data, because this is almost 1,650. But if you don't mind, it's a practice size. You can check if it will work. But if you remember, when I did the accuracy part, I did not put inverted comma on the numbers. This is a number. This is a number. 1 is number. 0 is a number. But when I get to the one that I have to do the letters, I put inverted comma on the value. Return with yes, return with no. And they are all in inverted commas. But for accuracy,
Okay.
no. Okay.
Please, can we the correction? I'll be the correction.
Correct individual.
Can we? Yeah, can we do it again, please?
Okay, I will do it. I will sure. Yeah, no problem. I will do it.
Because I'm here to even create the column.
Okay, okay. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. So let's just create the column together. So I call it correct individual. Correct individual. INDV. Correct individual. So that's the column I created. That's the column I created. Correct individual. Have you created your column? Correct
Yes,
individual.
I've done that.
All right. So now you now put the equal sign and put ifs. You are not that we do the first logical condition. Do the first logical condition for me. So I'm waiting for you. The logical condition. Do the first logical test. That one at least you do that one.
Okay. Equals to if
Have you done that?
yes.
So you have done the required response is equals to actual response.
Okay, let me do it now. Hey, you have done. I press if. If. Can you hear me?
Sure.
If.
Mm-hmm.
Then equals to if. Then require response.
No. E equals, when you press equal, you can see my screen now. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. I'm
You
coming.
can see that?
I'm coming.
Okay.
Let me undo what I did. Yes, I can see your screen. I followed your screen now.
If tab. You
Tab.
press tab. Okay. You have something like this. Logical
Yes,
test like
I'm
this. You have it like this. And now then you click on the required response.
Yes, I have it.
Then you click on
Yes,
required
now
response.
that's what I did now.
Equals to.
Yes,
press
I did
equals.
that.
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay, equals to me. I press comma 1.
No.
Equals to.
You haven't done with what you are telling the okay, I want to check if the required response is equals to the actual response.
Equals to actual response.
Then comma.
Okay.
Then you put your comma.
Okay, wait. If required response equals to, then I will now click actual response also.
Yes. Then comma.
Then comma. Okay.
Yeah, that means you told us that. Let me to check these two if they are equal. That's that you can see that the logical test. The one that is bold now is now value if true.
Okay. Okay.
The one
now,
that is bold now.
Quick question.
Okay.
Let's assume we want to do any table. Probably, is this how it will likely look like?
Most stable. Like you want to use the if condition. This is how it looks like.
Okay.
That's how it's.
All right.
That's how
this is
that's
the
how
process. This is the process it will take.
Yes, that's the process that you take. All process. That's why you say. I'm saying that this is a survey question from a school. They want to check how many of the students they classify the students in a young and old group. So they also know how many of them are accurate with their response. They give them a condition. So that okay, left, right, left, center, straight, bend. So when they give them the three options, they now tell us that okay, please, data analyst, help us to check the number of students that are accurate. Probably they want to give them gifts, or they want to know how smart they are in a condition statement. So the first thing that must come to your head, since there are only two conditions, you are going for the if condition. So the if condition will now give you the number of people that are actually correct. You can submit them to the board now, or to the principal, or to the vice chancellor. That's sir, ma. This is the report. We have about 2,000 students or about 1,639 students that are satisfied that sat for this survey test, and out of them, only a few from the old one was accurate, and higher numbers from the younger one are accurate. I will show you the condition when we are done with this. Whatever. You see the number of students that are accurate. How many young people are accurate? How many old people are accurate? from this test. So now look at this. You see that yes, required response equals to actual response. We want to check the logical test has been done. Now, what we want to use now, we're using yes or no. We are using yes or no. He said if the value is true, return with yes. Because yes is a word. Because yes is a character or is a letter. I put it in the words than inverted commas. Because yes is a character or letter is putting I put it on the inverted commas. Then comma, that means value if true has been given. Now for the value if false, we also put it on inverted comma because we are writing a letter as well. You see it? Then I close the bracket. I enter. You see it? You see? I've done.
After inverted comma, yes, inverted comma again. Then what again?
Close the bracket. See, look at it. Look at it on the screen. Look at what I did on the screen. Follow this template.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Inverted comma, inverted comma. So inverted comma, and so on. So the last, if value is false, put it on inverted comma. That is no. Then close the bracket and press enter to give you this. Have you gotten this?
Yes, I've gotten exactly.
So that is one thing about what's it called? The if condition. The if condition is always very important. Someone know it. From here now, you can get the analysis done for the court, for the institution or the head of everybody that wants to, anybody that wants it. So you can just say, okay, now that you have gotten it, you can go to, we are still going to do it again. We call it pivot table. Call it the pivot table. I just want to show you something. There's one magic table we used to use for analysis. Pivot table. What it's saying is that we want to check. We want to check how many people have the required response. The required response. The required response. I'm coming. So let's put the age group on the column side. The old, the young. Behold the young on the column side. I want to put the age group on the row side. Then put the block on the column side. Okay. Then put accuracy on the value side. So from here, I think it's better we change it. So the block on the row side. So now look at it. The young people, you cannot even see it like this. You might not even see it like this. You might not even see it like that in this structure. But it is obviously saying that the young has a higher, shows a higher what? Accuracy when they are in block 1. Look at it, block 1. In block 2, the young one is more accurate. They are more accurate than the old. In block 3, the young one is even more accurate than the old, which is expected. If you look at the granddaughter, it's showing that 564 of them is more accurate than compared to 524 of the old ones. So with this, I will put on a public chart because we want to check it graphically. Let's check it graphically and say, okay, we want to see it on a graph. Okay, we want to see it on a graph. We are still going to do this one by one. This one is just, I just want to show something. You know,
Yes.
you can't read this one. This one is on another level. So with this now, the company have already been told, or whoever wants the analysis, that 160 are for the young ones compared to, you can see this is the comparison of how the whole thing is going. So it is showing a what? A upward trend that in block 1, the younger ones, in block 2, the younger ones, in block 3, the younger ones. So the accuracy, it can make a conclusion and say them. Based on the analysis above, the young generation or the young one returns higher accuracy compared to the old category. In the age group. Among the age group, the young one returns to be the highest in each block, which shows that even in reality, younger ones tend to be more accurate than the old ones in cases like because of the agility and stuff like that. So going by the psychology aspect, but by experience, the old ones should be. So like this now, you have already keyed the analysis. You can see that before we start, they did not give us, we were not given the accuracy. We are not accurate the accuracy by ourselves. That's your work. That's the work of a data analyst. So you will not be told. All this I'm doing, they will not tell me. All these things we are doing, they won't tell you. But to make your work back up with reality, not that you copy one person analysis. This is your own analysis. It's a computer. So,
wow.
So it's a conclusion that you make here, and the visualization you show me that will tell me that yes, data analyst actually know what he is doing.
Okay.
Actually know what he's doing. So now with this now, if I copy it on my Word documents and I present it like this, or put it on my PowerPoint and show them my grand total and my results on visualization, because many people is tempted by what you are presenting on this visualization. Many people are always attracted to it because at a glance, my Oga already see what he's looking for. That the younger ones want the whole categories from block 1, block 2, block 3. The younger ones want it. They are the best. So any decision you want to make here is that you have to tell everything you want to do, either to improve the old one with something that will help them to be efficient, or to keep promoting the younger ones if that's what the company needs or that's what the company demands. Now, in this school now, in this institution now, if the aim of objective of in a school, you are targeting the both side, the old or the young. So what you will do is that you compare that. How many students, how many of them do you have? How many of them do you have? How many of them are young? How many of them are old? So now, if you have a larger number, it might be that this institution have a larger number of young ones than the old one, which is possible. So since they're having a younger one, that means they tend to have higher accuracy, because they tend to have a higher number of young ones who are accurate because there are no large number of them than the old one. So it can be that. So at every conclusion you are making as data analyst, don't make analysis like accuracy one. Come on, make a research lórí ẹ̀ báyẹn. This job I did here, normal woman can do it. if you have little idea about Excel, he will do it. But what differentiates me from that person is that I'm able to come up with something that I only say I'm an analyst, which is visualization. And from the visualization, I'm able to conclude that based on the analysis we have here, or those are the visualization above, sir. These are the visualization we have. I'm saying the institution should focus because they will give you know what they are looking for. To focus more on the old one and as well as the young ones. Because the old one is also part of people who are putting revenue in the company or in the institution because they pay school fees, they pay institution fees, so they are part of the case. So more effort should be gone on them in order for them to be efficient and to be accurate in the long run. Why the younger one should keep promote should be giving more. So with this conclusion you have made, you're not making conclusion based on what you know or based on what you see. You're making conclusion based on what is on your screen. You're making decision based on what they can see. And please, so by grace, you will get to where you will also be analyzing like this. Don't use grammar. Some of us, that's why, because I was in a data analyst, something like that. So, and me, I like grammar, normal, but I stop it when I focus more on analysis. So when I got there, I read a book actually. They said data story, telling a data story. No, there's a book they call data storytelling, data analysis. Yeah, storytelling. Don't mind, I like story because I read that book and that book actually helped me a lot. What I did is that when it's my turn to explain my own part of the analysis, what I did is just simple. I told them that because when I look at the people that are sitting down, most of them are not analysts like me. They are not tech guys. They are old men. They are 50 years and above people. They are 50. You're talking to people that are 50 years, 45 years old. They know you are. They are even telling me that you are too young. Or like I was not being carried away by what they are saying because. So when I enter there and I present my PowerPoint with my analysis, and I said I was speaking it like if I'm talking to a market woman, sincerely. Like I'm talking like I'm talking to a market woman because I know they are not a data technique. I cannot be saying based on the visualization you see on board on the screen, you can be able to determine that total number of average of people. No, I was not using the word grammar. I was saying no, sir. Based on the thing, those are the graphs. Those are these that you are seeing on the board. We have 217.
Exactly. To break it down to the list.
To the list. So they will know that you actually you want to shake it from her. So you should be able to explain it. That's what they said that's what they are expecting me to be. They're expecting others to be very clean, like so that the layman person can understand. So what I did was just saying that, sir, I break it down to you said that I was doing a lot of graphs. And the reason why I put a lot of visualizations is that when I'm speaking in the layman sense, they're able to get the picture of what I'm saying. That's what I do a lot of graph for. I don't do a lot of graph because I want to just show them I'm good at. No, I went there because I feel like, okay, how can I convince them based on the analysis we have? And when I told them that, okay, it's 217 compared to 151 old one on the third category, shows that the company, based on the 3 years interval, because they use years in that place, based on the 3 years interval, I found out that the company is experiencing higher growth rate based on the market they sell. They sell 20,000 what's it called? Trucks to a particular company in that analysis. And because of this, immediately the company stopped, immediately the company that bought 20 trucks stopped purchasing from the company. There was an indication that there's a drop in the revenue of the company throughout the next quarter. Sir, look at it on the screen. When ABA, Larry and Chitu bought from this company, there was 1 million plus revenue. Now, in the next 3 months, the Lang Institute didn't purchase from the company, and the company is experiencing about 20% decrease in profit, which is shown on this bar chart. They were like, okay, because it's not being revealed to them. They don't need to read the whole script that is submitted. All they need to do that on the screen, the bar chart showed 20% decrease in the profit, which is true. And why is it 20% decrease in the profit? Because now look at this. This is the company that used to buy more trucks from your company, and they stop buying this in the next 3 months. What do you think will happen? Sir, look at it. 1.7 million naira was spent, was coming from the Lang Institute company to the company, to this very company. Now it's not coming. So from that month down to the day, they returned to buy 2 trucks instead of 5 trucks they used to buy from the company. There was a significant fall in the revenue of the company. Sir, with this, I think the company needs to look for a new or potential customer who purchase higher or better than the Lang Institute, which is the major buyers from the company. They were like, wow. So that means I've already tabled the issue. I look for the issue. Like what we did now. What we did now is an example of what you will be facing very soon in reality. All these find some clinical. The major issue you'll be facing in the reality of data analysis is this: power of interpreting what you have done matters.
Okay.
The power behind what you have done, how powerful is your explanatory skills matters a lot. So, because once you are done doing they won't be there when you are doing, the data is dirty. You should be doing data cleaning. I will show you one data set now that is very large. That will be our major work. So, please and please, you will be working on this data set by yourself now. I want you to create, since I've sent you, and I think you have gotten this correcting individual, I would like you to also create something like, I've used no and yes. You can also use another thing and say, if it's true, come back with 5. If it's false, come back with 4. You can also do that. You can also do, if true, if the value is true, come back with, I don't know. Come back with I don't know. Let's do that one. Let's even try. Let's try that, something like that, like a sentence. Let's say we want to try individual. Let's try that side. So let's try that side. So
okay.
Equals to again. Abi?
Yeah. Yes.
If
Equals to if.
Tab, then require response.
Yeah, require response.
Equals
to
actual response. Comma. Yeah. So now, because we want to write a sentence, you said, if it is true, write yes indeed. Yes indeed. You see
yes.
now. So comma. If it is no, if the thing is false, write no indeed. Let's see. Inverted comma. Then close the bracket. Enter. See it.
After no indeed. Another.
Yes, but you just put it in inverted comma. See it on the screen. See it here.
Okay, I've seen it. Then close the bracket. That's all.
Yes, and press enter.
Yes, no, indeed. Me, I have all. Most of them, no, indeed.
No, it can't be knowing. It should be relating to what you have beside your correcting individual. Check it very well. That should be relating to. It should be relating to what you have
Maybe
beside.
I didn't finish the
Check it very well now.
formulation. I have oh no indeed. Though
Can't
I
be
use
all.
capital letter, does it affect anything? Let me redo it again.
Do is like look at my screen. See it on my screen.
Yes, yes.
So
Let me redo it.
okay.
Huh? Indeed. Mm-hmm. Comma. No, indeed. Uh-uh. Yeah, I got the same thing. No, no, indeed, all true.
Maybe there's something you have done.
Yes, there's something I've done that is not. See, after the yes, indeed,
Comma.
comma, then I put the column again.
Inverted.
Then no, indeed,
Can you share
then
your
the
screen?
column before closing the bracket.
Are you on your laptop now?
Yes, but I can't share my screen. I've disconnected. I'm using my phone now so that because I connect my screen with my TV.
Okay, no problem then. Let me not disturb you then. So maybe there's a thing you are not doing well. Now let's go back to the screen here, my screen here. What do you see that is not relating to your own here? Confirm.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming. Does the letters, probably capital letter or small letter, does it
You have
have
to
any effect
you
on?
I think as they have a yeah, it's affected by characters.
Okay. Okay.
It's character sensitive.
Okay. Everything is the same thing.
But you can see now that my own is not the same thing with yours.
Yes, now. Yes. Let me try the last time.
You delete clear it. Clear that your function your
Yes.
formula. I'll delete the column as it was if possible.
Uh-huh. Okay. I've deleted it. So I want to do fresh one now.
Yeah.
If
If tab
equals
equals to
to
E,
E
then tab, press tab.
tab,
Okay.
yes,
Require response.
equal response.
equals to actual
equals
response.
to actual response.
Yes, comma.
Huh?
Comma.
Comma, just one, yes.
So inverted comma.
Yeah. So,
Yes, indeed. Yes, space. You write yes. Then space it.
yes, indeed, yes.
Have we done it? Have we put inverted comma as well?
Yes. Again, I'll put inverted commas again.
Yes. Put inverted comma again.
Do I need to put space or no need? No need any longer. Do I need to put any space again?
Yeah, no, see, look at it. Yes. Yes, there will be space. Yes, indeed. So I will not be together. They won't join themselves.
Yes, yeah. Yes, indeed. There's space between yes, indeed.
Have you put inverted comma now? Have you put inverted comma now?
Yes.
Have you put comma now?
Yes.
Now they know. So the Excel will give you the space by itself. They don't need to put any space. Excel will do the
Okay.
space. Once you put comma, just move on. Yeah, no.
Okay.
In the inverted comma,
I'll put
then
inverted
no.
comma again. Before no.
Yes, inverted
No.
comma again. Then
No.
inverted comma, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, put inverted comma again.
Yes. No, indeed. Yes.
Easy,
Again.
close the bracket.
Now, before closing the bracket,
Yes.
now the analysis under it is saying if logical test is valid, the value, if value is false, is now bold.
Okay, is that what it's showing you now?
Yes. Before
means,
putting the before closing the bracket.
Wait. Once we put if value is false, have we put inverted comma on the no and indeed? Have we? You have put the opening inverted comma and closing inverted comma. Have you put it that?
Yes. Let me put the bracket now. Yes, I'll put the bracket. It has disappeared.
Yeah, press enter.
Okay. Yes, now I've gotten what you.
Yeah, that's what you should be working. There is something you did wrong there, and that's why. So these are the things you have to play with, like your if condition is very, very important. The if condition is very, very important. You have to play with it. You have to play with it. So we have what you need to do now is you need to look at the other side of ifs, which is the other side of if. Just work on if, any kind of if you can know. We have used no, we have used yes, we have used no indeed, yes indeed. You can use yes, true. You know, I can remove this thing. I can remove the indeed. I can remove every indeed here now. I can remove the indeed. Should we try it?
It will just remain the no or yes.
I can remove the indeed with style. It just this essay is very interesting. Can remove the indeed and play with it and say test. I don't think you what's the year of your what's it called? What year is your MS Word? MS Excel. What year is that?
I think 2010.
2010. I cannot have what I want to do.
Yes.
Even 2011, they don't have it. And 2021, they don't have it. So look at it. They don't go tests after. So what I used to do for this is to go online. Is to go online. So go online. Is to go online and do and use what we call MS 365. I have it on the system. If you look at my system here, Microsoft 365, it will do it for us. We are still going to be using that very soon because there's something we cannot do on normal MS Word. And now you are using MS. Now you are using MS. What's it called? 10. It's far. That one is far. It's very far. You have to upgrade it. So at least 2019, 2021. So when we get to something, you can't do it on your system. So The next thing we have to do now is this data A and data B. You're looking for many things on this screen. These two data sets, these two tables will turn to like 7 or 8 when we will answer the question. The question under it is saying that we should look for outliers. 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 They're looking for outliers.
Okay, the question would have been sent with the table.
With the table, yes. You say look for the
Okay.
outliers from the mean side, the mean and standard deviation. From the mean side and the standard deviation. So look for the outliers. Also look for the outliers from the interquartile side, the quartile condition. The quartile condition. Now, this is where our statistical idea comes in. We want to look for the outliers. There are conditions for checking for outliers. There is what we call yes, you have formula for it. I think yes, we have formula for checking for outliers. So for this system, for this work alone, there is a condition we look for, which is they said the mean of the data sets of data A, we use plus or minus 3, the standard deviation. In this one, I will need to be very slow about it because this one is very strong. They are looking for plus or minus. Plus or minus. This is the formula for outliers. Look for the lower. So you are checking for the upper band, lower band. For this one, we look for the lower band for this one. They will now look for the outliers here. They will come out. The same thing go to this one. We look for the quartile 1, the quartile 1, the quartile 1, the quartile 2, quartile 3 rather, the interquartile range. They will now look for the outliers for this condition too. So this is what we'll be doing. We have been. Sorry, my system is about to go off.
Okay.
So I don't know because we have been having a lot of challenges on power supply here. Can you try anything here? Well, I don't want to give excuses, but I don't like giving excuses. So what we need to help me to do now, maybe I would like to come up with something else so we can be able to finish. I want to finish this data, this analysis.
Okay.
I want to finish it. This granular work here. So I can go through something. There are many data sets. I have a lot of data set on my system. So anyhow you want it. But the work you have now, before my exam goes off, is you have to upgrade this. You have to look for I, J, K, and L for the if condition. I don't know what you want to think about. Just be intuitive about what you want to use. Can use anything.
So just create anything there and
use the if condition, yes. Like I know I use individual to check no indeed, yes indeed. I use correcting individual to check no, yes. You can come up with anything else and say you know what I said now. You can say false. You can even use yes and false. Yes and false because I think this thing is rejecting true and false. It's rejecting because it's one of the conditions of the thing. So you can use yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely yes. Absolutely no. Can use that one too. Absolutely no. Absolutely yes. You can say fairly true, fairly false. That one can go. So you just come up with so I want it to be I, J, K. You can send it to me so we can literally discuss on it as well. So we can be able to work on this sheet. Because this sheet is going to be very interesting. I want you to see it as well. issues. It's just because the power supply is in this area.
I
So,
understand.
so any question before I go off, so I'll be able to take them and put them down in case you come up. I believe your hip condition, even though it's not 100%, at least it's on 40, 50, Abi. Now, the
What
hip
is that?
condition, like you can use your
Okay.
hips, the hips now.
Yes, yes, yes,
No, you are
yes,
not,
yes, yes.
you
I
know, you are
think
not, yeah. So at least we learn
I
something actually,
yes, yes, yes. I think I still find it easier a
a
little
little bit.
bit. I just need to
Uh,
watch the video. I just need to watch
uh,
it again.
no problem.
I'll
That
do it.
one, not a problem. I will send that one. I will send it immediately I recharge my laptop. I will send it straight. So we can. So your question can be covered in, so we can be tackling it online too. We don't want to waste
Okay.
time. We have a lot to
No,
cover.
no.
We haven't even go to Power BI at all. So I wanted to be on Power BI very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thanks
All
so much.
right. Let me stop the
Okay.
record so I can keep it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.